What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nicole. I make videos every week. I make fashion content, product reviews, and I also share some of my favorite moments in vlogs. So if you're into that type of content, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, let's get started with today's video. So as you see on the title, I just thought I could share some of my favorite bloating tips. I am someone who's always bloated, and I know a lot of people can relate. The sun is really aggressive and this is literally what I want. I know my eyes cannot handle it, but this is the perfect weather for me since it's winter in South Africa. So I have a long list right here that I wrote down. These are some of the tips that I got from other content creators and applied in my own life. I'm just going to get started with the most obvious ones. The most obvious ones that people already know about, and that is to drink water. Obviously drinking water is very important, not chugging water but making sure that you are hydrated. Sometimes dehydration can actually be bad for your stomach, for your gut health, so you make sure you are eating so that you can be able to flush down the food and actually, another one is to get enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is very important. To make sure you have your 8 hours on check, you can literally reset your body and make sure that you are healthy for the next day. So when you are eating food, so when you are inhaling anything, your body is ready for that because you got enough sleep. And also another tip, which is also kind of obvious, is to make sure that you eat slowly when you're eating so that you properly digest the food. Try those tips. If they do not work, then you can literally try these next tips. The first one is apple cider vinegar and lemon water in the morning. This is the first thing that I do before I even drink coffee or tea or anything like that, or any type of liquid. Sometimes I do take apple cider vinegar shots. So obviously in the morning you're not as bloated, so I feel like this prepares your body for eating food so that you don't get bloated, and that is a very important thing to prevent the bloating sometimes. And yeah, that is the first one. Apple cider vinegar and lemon are literally very effective for your gut health in general and making sure that you digest food properly. So another tip that I have is very obvious. I've seen it everywhere. It's probiotics. Probiotics are very good for your gut health. I've shared this on my TikTok, and they always make sure that you properly digest food. The same effect as the ACV shot. They make sure that you digest food properly and make sure that you are healthy, your stomach is healthy, your gut health is healthy, so that when you eat food, it is ready for that type of food. It is ready to digest in a healthy way, and the natural things that happen after eating can actually happen. So another thing you can do is you can do a blood test and check if you have gluten or dairy intolerance. You have to check if you are allergic to gluten or if your body cannot tolerate gluten or dairy. Those are the most important things. For me, when I cut off dairy, I started feeling better, and not just for my skin or anything like that, but also bloating and also just in my general health. So you have to understand what your body doesn't like, and you literally cut off that. There's so many people who give you these tips online and be like, you have to be gluten-free, be vegan, be dairy-free, but not everyone needs to be. That's why you have to get tested and get those blood tests and make sure that you're doing what is right for your body and what your body wants. Another tip that I have is to actually get your hormones checked. Hormonal imbalance is one of the main reasons why a lot of women especially get bloated. Hormonal imbalance, PCOS, thyroid levels being low can actually make you bloated. That is why it's very important for you to go and get your hormones checked. Make sure you go and see a professional and make sure you get a proper blood test. There's also homemade blood tests that you can take from home and make sure you see your thyroid levels, or if you have PCOS, but it's always better for you to see a professional. There's different signs that you can see, just like hormonal acne. That's what I saw from my side. I saw I had hormonal acne, was always feeling tired. I did not sweat, my skin was really dry. Even at the gym, I didn't sweat. I was really dehydrated, and those are the signs that showed me I have hormonal imbalance. And some people it's just general bloat, but literally when you have tried everything and you feel like it hasn't worked, then this is where you have to try to get your doctor involved and get your hormones checked. Another thing, obviously this is one of the most obvious ones, I think, is to massage your stomach. Massaging your stomach, making sure you take maybe coconut oil or any type of essential oil that you can use to actually massage your stomach, and make sure that you get that flow downwards so that you can prepare your body to flush out whatever is making you bloated. And yeah, this is a very simple tip, but I've seen a lot of people do it and it is very effective. Another tip that I have to share is to do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of yoga, any type of stretching that you can do. There are videos that I would literally share right now that I've found on YouTube that actually help you with bloating, yoga for bloating or yoga for de-bloating. I'm not a professional when it comes to yoga or any type of stretching exercises, but I do them every single time I'm at the gym myself. The tip that I have is it's a very crazy one. Literally, I saw it on TikTok and everywhere, is the legs on the wall technique. So you literally lie down on your back and make sure that your legs are elevated and you are almost like facing the roof, and literally you do that for a good 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I do not want to oversell it because literally it might not be the only reason why I de-bloat when I am bloated, but literally it does contribute to that, obviously. Another tip that I have is to make sure you eat your superfood greens. There's a greens powder that I actually take from Discam. I'll try to link it down below. So literally your greens are very important, and this I could say is the most effective one out of all of them. I also got this one from TikTok and other creators, and literally it has helped me. It has been life-changing. So I take 1 scoop every single morning. I drink those. Maybe I would drink those and then I would take my apple cider vinegar as well, or maybe I'll just have my greens, and literally that's all I do, and that has been the most effective. Make sure that you speak to your doctor or check the ingredients before you do that. You cannot just watch any YouTube video or any TikTok video and just immediately go buy whatever they're telling you to buy. Make sure every ingredient is custom made for you, and make sure you try the simple, tips before you implement the other ones like greens and apple cider vinegar. Try to drink enough water, because honestly your bloating might not be a big deal. You just need to continue practicing these habits. But literally, I think personally, bloating is not a situation that can be cured entirely. It will come and go whenever you eat different types of food, so you have to be realistic when it comes to that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe if you did. If you use some of these tips, please do let me know how it works for you. If it does not work for you after you've tried all of these tips, make sure you see your doctor and work with a professional. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.